people in YouTube land. I just wanted to talk really quickly. Let me make sure this is recording. Number one, is it? Okay, it is. Sorry, I mean this whole recording. Sorry, this whole recording situation thing. You know, it's just not my thing. I have no idea how to work this freaking camera. But anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about just my experience this week with working out. So I just got in from Zumba, and I've been working off about a month, maybe a month and a half, not consistently, just very like sporadically, no real routine, just if I could muster up any amount of strength in the world to just go. That's my goal was just to get in the gym. I couldn't put any other pressure on myself. I couldn't say anything like I need to lose 100 pounds, I need to do this, that, and the third. I just had to keep it simple, stupid. I just need to get in the gym. That's it. So today when I went, of course I almost didn't make it. I was out, with one of my little guy friends, just shopping around, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta go to the gym. And I called my girlfriend and asked her was she going, and she was like, yeah. And I said, I'll pick you up. And the reason why I said it is because if I have to pick her up, I have to go. So I got down to the wire. I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to go, but I didn't promise her, so I ended up going, thank god. And tonight was actually the first night that I've been working out that I actually, I enjoyed it. It was like, okay, I am actually working out. But here's the thing, I was looking at one of LA Language's videos, and she was like, do not go all the way to the back, because that is our spot. We go when we come in, we make a left all the way to the back, right there. That's our spot. It's like we going to church. You know how the old church lady be like, you can't sit here because I sit there. And that's how we are at the gym. We need that little spot in the corner. It's like, okay, don't nobody, I'm invisible, I don't, the whole 9 yards. I'm just here. And so I was like, oh my god, if I move up, and plus I'm really short, so I really can't see the instructor really well, so I have to look at other people, so I'm constantly fumbling. And I was like, well, she did say move up. And then I thought about when I was in school, I always sit in like the first or second row, and I do well. But if I sit in the back, my grades will suffer. And so I said, well, maybe it's something to that whole concept of, going closer to the teacher. And so today was like my first day. When I went into class, I told my girlfriend, I said, well, on our way into class, on the way to the gym, I was like, girl, I'm going to the front. And she looked at me like, you getting ready to do what? And she was like, well, girl, actually, she had went to the gym this week and I didn't go. And she was like, I moved a couple rows up, and it actually was better. And so I went ahead and moved up, and people looking at me, I mean, I could see the eyes on me like, but that's my own BS, whatever. I'm having to let all that go, because that'll just keep me from going to the gym. It's like, okay, you the fattest one. Okay, you look in the mirror and you like, oh my god. Okay, is it ever going to get any better? And I don't like the image that I see in the mirror, and I'm like, how can I move up and be in the mirror more and just not like my image? So I didn't look at myself very much. I caught myself a couple times, but I quickly went away from that. And that's just something I'm just going to have to work on. So I'm taking it one step at a time, because that's all I can handle at this point. And so I noticed that my form was better. I was more deliberate in my moves. My stamina was better, because I did more. Because if I'm in the back, I can quit easily. I can just kind of do the moves so, because there's really nobody behind me watching me. It's so I'm like in my own little world. But when I got up closer to the front, that's where the physically fit people are, and they like, okay, you need to keep it moving because we moving from this side to this side, and you got to get out the way. I mean, this is Zumba, they moving. So if you're falling behind, you're in other people's spaces, and it just made me want to do more. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And so I'm just really grateful to God, because, of LA Languages videos. And, I just love the fact that she honors God in her exercise, in her losing weight, in her, living a celibate life, I'm just going to stay on weight tonight. And I thought about her yesterday when I was doing my exercise in the house, because I do my weightlifting because I'm really flabby. I do it in the house because when I go to the gym and do it, let me see if this thing is still recording. Okay, I guess it is. I don't know if I'm in frame or whatever, but it is what it is. When I go to the gym and try to lift weights, they work so fast that I just can't keep up. So I ordered me a video. It's a video for people who are, I think, 65 years old to 90. Hold on, let me get it. Okay. Here it is. I don't know if it's in frame or not, but it's senior fitness, easy does it, staying active, staying fit, no impact fitness video by Craig Marcacci. And so here it is. I hope that you guys can see it, but the reason why I got it is because I had just had vascular surgery on my leg. I had to have my greater saphenous vein removed, and so I needed to start lifting weights, but to build up more strength in my body. But I just couldn't keep up with like the regular ones. They just go too fast. I can't be doing no squat and lifting weights over I can't do both of them simultaneously. So I had to figure out something else. So I went online and I found this video. And what I like about this video is that it doesn't matter that the people on here are senior citizens. I mean, they old as sin. But it doesn't matter, because the bottom line is that the moves are slower and more deliberate, and you can keep up with your form. Because if your body mechanics are off, I see people in the gym all the time, their body mechanics are so off that they might as well, not even be doing anything, because you're not working the muscle that you're supposed to be working. If your body mechanics are off, you're going to compromise your health. You could, by injuring yourself. I mean, it's just, you have to have good form. And if I can do the moves slower, it doesn't matter if it's slower. I'm still getting the job done, because at the end of the day, the bottom line is to lift weights, not to do it fast, not to do it quickly. That's not my goal. My goal is to build strength in my body. And if that means that I have to do a video with people who are I think it's 65 to 90 something, like it says on here, Barb, age 71, says it's a fun way to gain strength. 71? Honey, I am a youngster. But anyway, when I was doing this video yesterday, I was praying to God, please God, help me to get through it. It was hard. I didn't want to do it. I wanted to quit. But I just kept praying, and then before I knew it, I mean, it was over. And I was so thankful that I did, call on the name of the Lord to help me to get through it, because I need God, because without Him, I'm not going to be able to get in shape. because I've done it before. I've done every diet. I've tried to, you know, self motivate. I mean, and I can do it for a short period of time, but I have no longevity. So, I mean, the Bible is true that without God, I can't do anything. And so, if I can't do if I can't do anything without Him, I need to call on Him for my strength. And even like in Zumba today, I was like, Lord, you're gonna have to help me. You're gonna have to help me, because I can't do it on my own. If I could do it on my own, I would not be 200 pounds. I would be some fine Coke bottle, you know, the whole 9 yards. I mean, so clearly I can't do it on my own. But and so that's all I was really wanting to share. Another thing is you know, I have a workout buddy, and that has been critical in pulling me back in the gym, because I knew when I first decided to go back to the gym, I said, okay, there's some things that are just true regardless. Self-motivation with the gym is just, it's non-existent in my life. It's not effective. It's not working. So what can I do? I said, one of my old workout buddies, I remember that she was, when she goes to the gym, she is serious. I mean, she becomes obsessed with going to the gym once she gets serious. And I had talked to her a few weeks prior to me deciding to go back to the gym, and she was like, I need to get back in the gym. I need to get back in the gym. And I said, okay, I'm gonna call her to keep me motivated. We can keep each other motivated. And it has been a lifesaver, because if I didn't have a workout buddy, no, because I actually have 2 workout buddies. The other one is just, she has no motivation. She just doesn't have any motivation. And so, you know, I need somebody who's motivated. So if, you know, if you're really struggling with trying to just get back in the gym, you know, try and connect with somebody who doesn't struggle as much as you, because they will help to pull you back in. And, you know, we text each other, and, you know, we're like, okay, Zumba tonight, you know, question mark. And, you know, you say yes or no, or I'll meet you there, or she'll pick me, you know, I'll come pick you up. And so it really does help. And it's just really, it's really been a help in my life. Like tomorrow night, which is Saturday, we're going to like a special Zumba class where you had to pay a different fee outside of our gym. I think it's an hour and a half or 2 hours. And I'm like, I wasn't going to go. She went to one like last week. It was like a 4-hour class. I mean, it was, you know, several different teachers, but it was actually 4 hours. And I was like, that's a no-go. But this week, she actually bought the ticket for me. So, okay, it kind of motivated me, because I was saying, like, I'm going to go, but I didn't buy no ticket. And so if tomorrow came and went, I would have been like, I'm cool, I'm not going. But she bought the ticket, so it kind of, you know, I had to reimburse her, you know. And so I'm kind of excited. I'm very grateful that she went on and bought the ticket. I mean, I'm very grateful, because I mean, I know, you know, most people are in financial distress, and to go on a limb and buy something for somebody, and I mean, her not even know if I'm going to reimburse her. I mean, I don't have money like that. I just don't have it. And so I'm very grateful that she did that for me. And that's, you know, that's really all I wanted to talk about. And so I just wanted to do like an update, just, you know, for myself, just to journal my experience, so I can look back at my videos. So I will see you next time. Bye-bye.